Welcome back to Get More Subs on Twitch, Part 2. Nice. It's so stupid. Okay, welcome back to Part 2 of growing your subscribers on Twitch. So if you haven't seen the first video yet, I'm going to put a link up here. Okay, click on that. Watch that video first. That's going to get you started, and then come on back. All right, but those of you who have seen it, let's do a quick recap. All right, so first off, our strategy to grow your subscribers on Twitch, it's not a trick. It's to add more value to your subscription. So people are going to subscribe to you because of your content and your interactions. But this is about giving them extra bonuses when they click that subscribe button. So if you did everything in the first video, you should have a really exciting alert, right? You should have a club set up for your subscribers. They shouldn't just be subscribers. They should be part of your club. So if you join my channel, you're part of the Inner Sanctum.
Welcome to the Inner Sanctum.
And if you're past 12 months, if you did a full year with me, you're part of the Diamond Club, right? So be creative with this. And then and on top of that, you should have your sub command set up. So they get special commands as subscribers in your channel. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take that to the next level for your tier 2s and your tier 3 subscribers. So if someone chooses to upgrade their subscription, they get more stuff. So there's two parts to this. There's a really techie side that we're going to go over, and then there's an implementation of that tech. So I'm going to take you through the techie stuff right now. So just bear with it, okay? You need Streamlabs, you need OBS or SLobs, okay? The rest of the stuff that you need, I'm going to have links in the description for you, and I'm going to go step by step for both OBS and for Streamlabs, okay? So let's get started on that first, and then at the end, I'm going to show you how to implement this in your channel so it's user-friendly. Let's go ahead. So let's start with regular OBS, okay? So this is Streamlabs CHATBOT working with OBS, all right? So first off, you're going to need to have a couple of things downloaded, okay? You need to have the Python 2.7.13 installed, okay? You go to this website, which, again, all these are in the links. You download the appropriate stuff and install it. Mine's Windows, so I have installed that, okay? For regular OBS, you're also going to need the OBS WebSocket installed. Link in the description. Go scroll down the page, download the appropriate file that you need. Okay. And then lastly, you're going to want to install OBS remote parameters. I put a link to my Google Drive in here. Just download that as well. Now that you have all that installed, we're going to head over to OBS. Okay. You're going to go to Tools, WebSocket Server Settings. Keep this server port the same. Okay. I enabled authentication and I typed in my password and I hit OK. Enable system trailer I have checked as well. I hit OK. Now I go over to ChatBot. Go down to the Connections tab on the bottom left-hand side. I go down to OBS Remote. Keep your IP the same. Make sure that port is the same port as in OBS. Type in your password. Hit Connect. If everything works fine, it should just go to Connect and you're good to go. Okay? Now that that's there, that OBS remote parameters that you downloaded from my Google Drive, you're going to take that from your downloads folder, and you're going to put that in an appropriate folder. So it should be under your C drive, under users, whatever your username is. Then this one here is under app data. Now app data might be hidden for you, so you're going to want to hit view and make sure you click hidden items. You'll see app data. Double click app data, double click roaming, double click Streamlabs, Streamlabs ChatBot, services, and then scripts. This is where you're going to want to unzip that folder into. Okay, so you'll notice I have each folder is a script here. So I have a Gamble folder. OBS remote parameters is right here in a folder. If I click that, you'll see the files here. That's how it should look. okay? Once those are loaded, I want you to go over to your chatbot. Now that you're in your chatbot here, just double check your things are correct. You're gonna hit settings, okay? And you'll see Python 2.7.13 directory. Make sure that is under C drive, Python 27 lib. Make sure your API key's here. I'm gonna keep mine hidden. And then you're good. Go back. You can see mine are already here, but what you would do is just right click the screen, hit reload scripts, and it'll just add whatever scripts you have in that folder to your chatbot. Make sure these are enabled. And then if you want to, click open the guide to your script. This gives you a lot of useful information, but just so you know, we're going to cover exactly what commands you can use from here in your chatbot. But if you want to expand on that, here's all the information you would need. That was the hardest part of this whole thing. And guess what, Slob users? It's even easier. You just repeat the thing we just did, but you don't install any WebSockets or connect your chatbot. But I'm still going to give you a quick overview. But first, my name is Josh. I am FATguyFUNtime. I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. I am doing YouTube at least once a week. So if you like my content, click the subscribe and the bell button. You'll get notified when new content comes out. Get on our Discord if you have any questions. I have a great community. They're super amazing. And if you want to see some of the stuff that we're talking about here on the YouTube channel, we do it live on Twitch all the time. So let's jump back in on this real quick and we'll finish this up. Okay, Streamlabs OBS users. Again, download Python right here. All right. And then you're going to download the SLobs remote parameters. Again, all these links are in the description. Move that SLobs remote parameters into the correct folder. So you're going to go navigate. So you're going to navigate to C drive under users, your username. Go to app data. App data again might be hidden. Make sure you go to view and show hidden items. Make sure it's clicked. Go to app data. Go to roaming. Go to Streamlabs. Streamlabs chatbot. Services. Scripts. You're going to take that remote parameters and put it in here as a folder. Okay, so you see this folder right here that says SLobs remote parameters. When you open it up, it's going to look like this. All right. Once you have that done, go over to your chatbot again. This time, make sure that your Python directory is correct. C drive Python 27 lib lib. Okay, make sure you have a API key. Back. Go back. Right click. Reload scripts. It should pop right up here for you. And again, there is a read open guide so you can see some of the stuff that's available in here. But again, we're going to go step by step on this. Okay, that was a lot of work. Let's take a short, amazing gameplay break. That was so good. That was so good. Okay. All right, back to business. Back to business. Believe it or not, we're almost done. All we have to do now is open up Streamlabs chatbot. Once we're in there, we're going to create a command. You know what? Let me just show you. Okay, so now we're in Streamlabs chatbot, and we're going to create a command that allows our tier 2 and our tier 3 subscribers to trigger media in my OBS. I call it taking control of my stream deck, okay? You don't need a stream deck, by the way, to do this. The media will look something like this.
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
You can add any media source that you want. I like making my own. I think it's more fun that way. By the way, if you want to know how to make alerts like that, I'll leave a description down below, and I'll put a link up top here. All right, so now we're going to go to commands, and we're going to add a command, right? We're going to call that one !head. The cost will be 0. Stream chat is the usage. Enabled true. I made a whole group just for my media. It's called media tier 2. Permissions, we'll get back to that in a second. And then the response is going to be the code, the script here, okay? So I'm using OBS. If you use Streamlabs OBS, it'll be a different one. I'm going to put a link down in the description that you can copy and paste into your response if you use OBS or Streamlabs OBS, okay? All you have to do is change the word variable to whatever it matches on here, okay? So the first variable is the media source name, greenhead. The next one is onoff, okay? So it's going to turn it on and then turn it off. It's going to, how long is it going to wait to do that? It's 10 seconds. That's the next variable. And then the scene that it's in, I use an embedded scene called all. That's another video, though, okay? So the source is greenhead, the scene is all. Every one of these should have on off, and then how long is it going to take to do on off? That's 10 seconds, okay? So now the permissions, I'm going to give this to tier 2 and tier 3 subscribers. So what I do to do that is I set my permissions to VIP exclusive, okay? What does that mean for you? When you have someone to subscribe in your channel as tier 2 or tier 3, you add the role of VIP to their name, okay? That way, Streamlabs ChatBot knows that only they can trigger these commands. By the way, all of these are case sensitive, so all of the variables have to match, okay? So it has to be lowercase g versus matching lowercase g. They can't be wrong. And there can't be any additional spaces. I had a couple of my sources that I had space at the end, and that wouldn't work. So I had to rename the source, get rid of that space, and then it worked fine. If you did all of this correctly, once you hit submit, let's go split screen here. I'll type !, then the command.
Woo!
And there it is.
Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Works
Woo!
perfect. Okay, now, tier 3, same exact thing, except now when you make the command, you change the permission to user specific and type in that person's name, okay? If someone subscribes as a tier 3 in my channel, they get their audio command, they get access to my media, and they get their very own private media that only they can trigger, okay? Very exclusive. Very exclusive. That's what, you know, they deserve it. They're paying that much for a tier 3. God bless them. They should get extra stuff. That's it. You did it. You added subscriber commands to your channel. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. You're done. And listen, I know it's not the easiest thing to do and it never goes right the first time, but I promise you, the first time you see a subscriber trigger one of these commands and get really excited and experience the value, it's going to be worth every bit of your time. You're going to get more excited than they are because you're going to provide somebody with something special. So congratulations and great job. And remember something. I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We have a Discord community that's awesome. There's YouTube comments. You can leave a comment in here if you want. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, okay? Oh, and by the way, I'm going to leave a couple of links in the descriptions below to videos that help me along the way, all right? If you want to see any of this live on Twitch, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Feel free to swing by. And I got a question for you guys. Did you happen to notice something during the video that kept changing? I was just curious if you noticed. Leave a comment below if you can. And make sure you check out my other videos here. This is part 1 of this series over here, okay? And then over here, I'm going to put the magic green screen video. And then down here is how to get more engagement on Twitch, okay? So check those out. I'm going to go play some video games. Peace!